the most extraordinary account to explain it is probably not the correct one. Is it an alien craft coming from or is there some natural phenomenon that requires a little further explanation?
Oumuamua is acting strange and heading towards Earth. Imagine discovering something in space that doesn't make any sense. A strange object that might not even belong in our solar system. Some people even started thinking it might be an alien spacecraft. Could it be a warning of something bad to come? Or is it just a visitor from space with secrets we aren't ready to hear?
Oumuamua, which is an object that we detected in space that you believe could possibly have been extraterrestrial.
Time is running out, and everyone is nervous. Before we go any further, you won't believe what scientists found out about Oumuamua that could change everything we know about space. A space oddity returns. In 2017, something truly astonishing happened in space. A strange object called Oumuamua appeared, surprising everyone. Its unusual shape and behavior immediately caught the attention of scientists, sparking all kinds of theories, including some that suggested it might be from another world. The name means messenger from afar in Hawaiian, added to the fascination, hinting at messages sent from the distant reaches of space. And just when you thought it couldn't get any weirder, what scientists have just discovered about how it's moving will make you question everything we know about the universe. But now, NASA scientists have made a surprising announcement. The strange object isn't what they first thought. Even more intriguing, it's on its way back toward Earth. As it gets closer, there's a rush to figure out what it really is. This object is special because it's the first known visitor from beyond our solar system, making it a significant discovery in the world of astronomy. When astronomers first spotted it, they classified it as an asteroid based on its appearance. Unlike comets, it didn't have a gaseous envelope called a coma or a tail. However, as it moved out of our solar system, it began to speed up unexpectedly, a behavior more like that of a comet. Comets tend to accelerate when they approach the sun because the heat causes gases to erupt from their surface, acting like a natural rocket. But here's where things got even more puzzling. It didn't behave like a typical comet either. It didn't show any signs of gas or dust emissions, no glowing halo, and no tail. This strange combination of acting like a comet but looking like an asteroid turned into a fascinating subject for study and challenged existing theories in astronomy, raising many new questions about what it truly was. Some scientists have suggested that it might be a very unusual kind of comet, one that releases such tiny amounts of gas or dust that our telescopes can't detect it. This subtle activity could explain why it sped up as it left our solar system, leading to the idea that it might belong to a new category of comets, different from the ones with long, bright tails that we're used to seeing. Loeb's idea that Oumuamua could be an alien probe intentionally sent to explore space has sparked imaginations and brought new excitement to the search for intelligent extraterrestrial life. While most scientists are skeptical and think this theory is far-fetched, it serves as a reminder of our ongoing efforts to understand the universe and our potential neighbors in the cosmos. With it now out of reach and many unanswered questions lingering about it and other mysterious things hidden in space, some experts argue that we should focus on more likely explanations. However, the ongoing conversation about it reminds us of the vast potential for new discoveries beyond Earth, encouraging continued curiosity and commitment to exploring space. From the moment it was spotted, scientists were fascinated, trying to fit this strange visitor into what we already know about space without jumping to wild conclusions like the involvement of aliens. They've worked hard to come up with various theories based on natural science to explain Oumuamua's unusual features and movements. One simple idea is that it could be a fragment of a larger cosmic body, like a planet or asteroid, that broke off a long time ago. This is similar to finding a single piece of a puzzle on the floor. It suggests there's a bigger picture we haven't yet seen. When observing it, it's like looking at a single shard without knowing what the original whole object was or how this piece got separated. It's similar to discovering an ancient artifact from a forgotten civilization. We can make educated guesses about its origin and purpose, but our understanding is still incomplete. One particularly interesting theory that scientists have proposed is that the new object discovered could be a hydrogen iceberg. This unusual idea suggests that it might be a giant block of frozen hydrogen, a substance that doesn't solidify under Earth-like conditions. If it came from a much colder, distant part of the galaxy, it could be made of this unique kind of ice. As it passed near the sun, the heat might have caused the hydrogen ice to turn directly into gas, a process called sublimation, which could have gently propelled Oumuamua without leaving the dramatic tail we usually see behind comets. But this hydrogen iceberg idea has sparked a lot of debate because of the challenges and doubts about whether such an object could survive the harsh journey through space. Traveling through space involves dealing with intense radiation and other cosmic forces that could easily destroy a fragile, frozen hydrogen object before it ever reached our solar system. Scientists continue to argue about this theory, trying to figure out if a hydrogen iceberg could really make it through such a rough journey. Some researchers think it might be the first example of a new type of cosmic drifter, created by unusual events in distant star systems. If this is true, it could mean there are many more of these elusive wanderers scattered across the universe, each holding valuable information waiting to be discovered. Finding more objects like this could reveal a wealth of knowledge about what happens in far-off parts of our galaxy, well beyond our local space. But let's not forget his strange appearance, which has been the subject of much discussion. It has an unusually long, slender shape, unlike any asteroid or comet we've seen before in our solar system. Imagine a cucumber stretched out 10 times longer, and you get a sense of Oumuamua's extraordinary dimensions. It's about 800 meters long, but only around 80 meters wide, making it look like a cosmic cigar or needle. Because of its great distance and the limits of even our best telescopes, determining its exact shape is difficult, adding even more intrigue to its study. Even though our observations are vague and distant, we know for sure that its form is unlike anything we've seen among other bodies orbiting the Sun. Its unique structure and movement through space have left scientists scratching their heads, eager to figure out how it formed and what forces shaped such an unusual object. As we close this chapter on Oumuamua, we stand on the brink of new celestial discoveries that beckon us deeper into the mysteries of the cosmos, a space object defying gravity's pull. But this isn't just because of the sun's gravity. There seems to be another unknown force pushing it forward, leaving scientists scratching their heads. They're eager to figure out what this mysterious push might be. Adding to the mystery, deep red color, similar to objects far beyond Neptune, provides some clues. This red hue is typical when organic molecules cover a surface, molecules that are essential for life. While this doesn't mean it contains life, it suggests it might carry important ingredients for it. With its strange color, unique shape, and unexplained acceleration, Oumuamua stands out as a fascinating object in space. It's like a space thriller playing out in the universe, where every new detail we learn about it helps us understand not just this strange traveler, but the cosmos as a whole. Imagine his journey, a long, lonely trip lasting billions of years through the cold, dark emptiness of space, constantly hit by cosmic rays. These rays aren't just simple particles. They're highly charged and speed through space, hitting and changing its surface, darkening it, and giving it that reddish color. This transformation is a big clue for scientists, showing this object has been traveling through the galaxy for an incredibly long time, weathered by these cosmic encounters. But this wasn't the most surprising part. This insight into its long journey only deepens the mystery and excitement of studying such a one-of-a-kind object. Let's take a closer look at cosmic rays and their powerful effects. Cosmic rays are not just streaks of energy. They are powerful forces that can change celestial bodies in significant ways. Incredibly, cosmic rays can create complex organic molecules, not life itself, but something similar to the first steps needed for life to begin. This discovery is astonishing, hinting that it might be more than just a space rock. It could be a carrier of the basic ingredients needed for life to start. His long exposure to various cosmic events over countless years may have turned its surface into a complex mix of different chemicals. The harsh and unforgiving environment of deep space, where it has quietly drifted, strangely acts as a preserver of these celestial objects. The extreme cold and vast emptiness of space provide an ideal environment for preserving such objects, free from the scorching heat of nearby stars or erosive atmospheres. In this light, Oumuamua is not just space debris, but a relic from a time long ago, carrying stories from billions of years past. Its journey through the dark, empty spaces between stars may have kept its surface almost as it was when it first set out into space, making it a valuable time capsule of the cosmos. However, this isn't the end of the story. As it passed through our solar system, a busy area filled with planets, moons, and the sun, each with its own gravitational pull, this complex gravitational dance influenced his path. This is where the real detective work begins for astronomers, who use telescopes, radars, and mathematical models to track Oumuamua's journey and speed as it navigates through the solar system's intricate gravitational maze. Watching how it moved through space, how it changed direction and speed as it passed by the sun and different planets, researchers have started to trace its path back to where it might have come from. They're gathering bits of information that could hint at the place where it all began, and the powerful events that sent it flying through space. This task isn't just about tracking this one object. It's about understanding the bigger picture of how different cosmic bodies in the universe are connected. Each time it passed by something in our solar system, it left behind clues, helping scientists piece together the complex history of our cosmic neighborhood. Understanding this is more than just a fascinating puzzle. Studying Oumuamua goes beyond simple curiosity. It's a deep dive into the very building blocks of our planet, and maybe even the origins of life itself, hidden within these wandering visitors from deep space. But that's not the end of the story. The excitement grows as scientists follow his journey. Can they unlock the secrets it's leaving behind? Consider the idea of a gravity assist. Imagine playing a high-stakes game of tag in space. As you zoom close to a massive planet or star, its gravity gives you a sudden boost, flinging you forward at even greater speeds. This isn't just a fun idea, it happens in space. Scientists are studying how objects speed up as they pass by these enormous celestial bodies. In this way, they become cosmic detectives, retracing his steps to figure out where it all began. This quest has captivated many astronomers, all trying to pinpoint the star systems or individual stars that it might have come close to during its voyage. They speculate about young star clusters and specific stars like HYPE 3757 and HD 292249, which might have been near this object long ago. But pinpointing the exact neighborhood it came from is no easy task. We only know parts of its speed and path through space. Plus, the galaxy is like a busy highway, with stars and planets constantly moving, making it hard to trace its original route. If the object was pushed by any material it ejected, like a tiny jet engine, it adds even more difficulty to finding its precise path. As Oumuamua travels through the space between stars, it moves through the interstellar medium, a vast, thin mixture of dust, gases, and fast-moving charged particles. Even though it's incredibly sparse, this cosmic soup gently but steadily nudges objects like it, slowly altering their courses. This slow, subtle interaction with interstellar matter adds another interesting twist to its journey. As scientists try to map out the long path it has taken, they must consider these soft, continuous pushes. It's like trying to chart an epic road trip across an ever-changing landscape. Oumuamua is a fascinating visitor from far beyond our own star system. Unlike the usual objects like planets, asteroids, and comets that orbit our sun, this traveler comes from a completely different solar system, a stranger from another part of our galaxy. When it was discovered in 2017, it caused a wave of excitement and curiosity around the world, sparking the imagination of both the public and scientists alike. But the mystery deepens. What more can we learn from this interstellar traveler? As we conclude this part of our interstellar detective story, the quest for understanding Oumuamua's origins is just beginning. The unprecedented discovery of Oumuamua. For both space enthusiasts and people curious about the cosmos, the arrival of Oumuamua stirred up a lot of excitement. Before this mysterious visitor showed up, most of the objects we encountered came from our own cosmic neighborhood, like asteroids from the asteroid belt, or comets on the outskirts of our solar system. But this object was different. It wasn't just another space rock. It was humanity's first encounter with something that originated beyond the borders of our solar system. Imagine a child finding a rare butterfly or a unique seashell on the beach. That's the kind of joy astronomers felt when they made this discovery. But this discovery wasn't just about seeing something new. It was a rare glimpse into the unknown parts of space, far beyond what we're used to. It was like finding a message in a bottle, sent from the vast ocean of the universe. So, it wasn't just another find. It was a monumental event. Looking closer at Oumuamua's path, we see that while most objects in our solar system follow predictable orbits around the sun, this object doesn't. It follows a hyperbolic path, which means it's on a one-way journey through our solar system. After swinging around the sun, it picked up speed, thanks to the sun's gravity, and is now leaving our solar system, never to return. Think about how fast it is moving. It reached a speed of 26 kilometers per second. To put that in perspective, imagine zooming across a city in just a few seconds. Nothing on Earth can move that fast. This object isn't just leaving our sun, it's leaving our entire solar system, heading toward a region in the constellation Pegasus, with no plans to return. It's like a bird, flying to a new place and never coming back. This visit should be seen as a once-in-a-lifetime event. Even the sun's strong gravity can't pull it back. Imagine throwing a ball so hard that it doesn't just leave your yard. It keeps going beyond the trees, over the mountains, and never stops. That's what this object is doing on an interstellar scale. But this isn't the end of the story. As it passed, astronomers could only track its path, study its trajectory, and learn as much as possible from this brief encounter. They've realized that it will continue its solitary journey through the universe, drifting among the stars in our Milky Way, possibly passing by other solar systems or wandering through the empty spaces between stars, forever traveling through the cosmos. It is like a cosmic arrow shot from the stars, coming straight toward us, serving as a grand marker in space. Scientists, fascinated by its straight path, so unlike the orbits of our planets, are still working hard to understand more about our universe from this unique visitor. The way this object moves, which scientists call a hyperbolic trajectory, is a big clue. It tells us that Oumuamua didn't come from anywhere near our own space neighborhood. Instead, it seems to have journeyed from a distant place far beyond the stars we usually see, possibly from a completely different part of the universe. What makes it even more fascinating is that its path points back to the direction of the Lyra constellation. When you look up at the night sky and spot Lyra, you're gazing at a faraway group of stars. This object journey through space could have taken millions or even billions of years. While we have some clues about its travels, much is still unknown about where it started. Trying to find its origin is like trying to find the exact rock a grain of sand came from on a massive beach millions of years ago. This comparison highlights how difficult it is for astronomers to trace this object's origins. The universe is incredibly large, filled with countless stars, planets, and other objects that are constantly moving and changing. Even with advanced technology and expertise, this task is daunting because of how complex and intricate the universe is. But there's more. The specific direction from which it entered our solar system gives us essential clues, like a compass pointing toward a certain area in the vast space beyond our solar system. This information, though it might seem small, greatly helps us understand how objects move through space and gives us insight into regions far beyond our own cosmic neighborhood. As for whether it will come back to Earth, the chances are very slim. Imagine a spaceship flying past a planet so quickly that it doesn't get caught by the planet's gravity, continuing straight on its path. That's what it is doing. Its journey through our solar system was a straight shot, not a loop or orbit that would bring it back to us. It was a brief encounter, a quick glimpse of a space traveler that likely won't return in our lifetimes or even for many generations to come. But this brief encounter with Oumuamua doesn't make it any less significant. You could think of it as a cosmic messenger, silently showing us what distant parts of our galaxy might be like. Even without sending out signals, the information we gather by studying its speed, path, and physical characteristics gives us valuable insights. By analyzing this data, scientists can better understand the conditions and dynamics in distant parts of the Milky Way. Whether it has shown us the true vastness of our universe or just the beginning of a larger cosmic story is something that will keep scientists curious and exploring for a long time. What do you think about the possibility of Oumuamua being an alien probe? Could this be our first real evidence of extraterrestrial technology? Or is it just a natural celestial phenomenon? Share your thoughts and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.